Okay, it's gonna come off as I'm gonna like be on the slightly negative and lethargic side, but I really am, feeling good overall. Just between going to bed incredibly late last night thanks to the movie I watched, which admittedly worth it for a lot of reasons, and considering what I just read, I never thought I'd ever feel bad about being able to smile all the time. As well as the fact that apparently it's going to be May 30th when season 9 of Hot Ones premieres. So, you know what? I don't care. I'm still going to try and stay positive anyway because it's Friday and I'm going to get Rita's today. Happy Friday, everybody. So, yes, it is Friday. I'm so happy we're here. It is the second day of Glass Fest for those of you who are celebrating it. And obviously, because it's Friday and therefore a lot of people are going to be off work tomorrow, they'll be able to celebrate it, in full, which is great. Really happy that, I'm actually really glad that Corning has Glass Fest. Well, it's not like they've been doing it like every year. I think they've only been doing it for like maybe like 10 years at this point. It hasn't really been that long. But I'm glad. See, that's how tired I am. I'm yawning in the middle of the video. Anyway, I'm really glad they're doing that because, it does help promote small businesses. It, gets more information out there about the city of Corning as a whole. And, it really is, good that, a lot of these local businesses, I always, I don't really say this enough, but I really do support local businesses, a year ago I was talking about, the 13 best places to get a bite on Keuka Lake, and I'm actually going to Keuka Lake this weekend, so, I'm really excited about that. I'm definitely going to be heading to one of those places for sure. As well as mentioning one other specific place tomorrow for a very special reason, but we'll get to that when we actually arrive to there. Question is, when am I going to go up to the lake? I mean, it's going to be really hectic. I'm going to try and get up there before like 6:30 tonight. That'd be sweet. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll definitely try and see what the game plan is. Boy, I can't believe we're already here. I mean, yeah, whenever I do that video that involves me showing you guys the places, my father is bringing, his boat up from Penn I always marvel just like how close we like are to like summer and celebrating Memorial Day. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's great. I love it. And I hope to see some of you guys there. That's always been the problem. Like, some of you younger viewers really wouldn't be able to know this, but before the days of the internet, before social media, before computers really were like a common appliance in every household, there really wasn't, the only way you could really, get to talk to someone was over the phone or engage them in conversation. And that's not to say that, I'm not trying to mock, using phone. I mean, I'm using a phone right now to make this video, so I obviously, don't mock it, but I do try not to take stuff like this for granted. So, having said that, it really is nice to get to talk to people a lot, and it was really, sad growing up because, don't get me wrong, I love Keuka Lake, I always will love Keuka Lake, if the numerous videos I've shared with you guys in the past are any indication, that's never going to change anytime soon. But what was always sad about it is after I only go up to Keuka Lake on the weekends, which, is fine. Weekends are great. And I never, I come back like during the summer. But that entire time I was up at the lake, if anyone else was up there at all, I had no idea. Like, seriously, you could have been like my best friend at the time, and you could have been up at Keuka Lake, and I never would have known. I mean, Keuka Lake is, a pretty big place. Obviously not as big as Seneca and Cayuga, if the video I did on Easter was any indication. But, again, it's like so big and so spacious that, if you were like on, say, the west side of the lake towards Branchport, and I knew who you were, and I knew like what was going on, or actually I wouldn't know what was going on. The point is I would not know you're there. That's what I'm trying to get at. See, I'm like really tired this morning, guys. I don't know. Well, I do know why. I went to bed really late and I tried getting up early to work out. Man, I could really go for a nap right now. But I'm not too tired to make this video, of course. That'd be just silly. So, yeah. Again, I really was bummed that, there wasn't a new episode of Hot Ones. I swear, like, after, like, the Q&A, or, like, one of those older, like, videos that First Week Feast had, I swear I saw that May 23rd was going to be the beginning of Season 9. So I'm, like, waiting, like, at 11 o'clock with bated breath yesterday morning, waiting for the new episode of Hot Ones to arrive, and nothing. Not a thing. So I'm frantically looking and like, oh, it's going to be on the 30th, which is less than a week from now. Hooray. I mean, I guess I really should count my blessings, considering that, I have content to be able to watch myself, and, I'm able to share my thoughts about it with you guys. So there's that. Again, we do make fun of the fact that, we do live in an age of social media. We do talk about, how we never see or talk to each other in person. In fact, there's the old joke where you have two people who are texting each other, but they're both in the same room, like 5 feet apart from each other. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that sucked in. Don't worry. I do try and keep my phone off of my person, a lot, so I can remember how to hold a conversation, if Billy Gardell's stand-up is anything. Because, seriously, has anyone really had a truly good conversation with their phone? I mean, I guess you can make the argument that I'm doing that now, considering that I am talking to my phone and, talking into the camera on my phone, and even though I clearly cannot see any of you guys, you can see me. So I was going to be like, hello everyone out there. No, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, it really should be shaping up to be a great weekend. And last night I didn't really say this, but today, my cousin who lives up in Boston is going to be graduating high school this weekend, as well as, the good boys over at Trinity Poly. They graduate this Sunday. I actually still remember the day I graduated, for a lot of reasons. One of which was because it was Memorial Day weekend, and we immediately drove from Poly, New York, all the way up to Keuka Lake. We didn't even stop by, like, my parents' home to drop myself. We just drove up to Keuka Lake like that. And I was actually remembering, my parents and my brother came up to watch me graduate. And, well, first of all, fun fact, There's a KFC in Pawling. Well, not in Pawling, but near Trinity Pawling. And so after graduation, for lunch, we got KFC. And then we drove from, Trinity Pawling to Cuca Lake. It was awesome. I remember riding with my brother and I was playing Pokemon Platinum. I love Pokemon. Pokemon Platinum got me back into the series proper. I mean, I did play Diamond for a little bit, but Platinum was like the more complete game. Seriously, like, if you play any of the games from Generation 4, well, foremost, you should definitely play Heart Gold and Soul Silver, as they're remakes of the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver are hailed as two of the best games of the series. Seriously, they gave Aggron Head Smash. That was awesome. But I'm getting sidetracked. So there's that, and we get to the end of the summer, or not the end of the summer, end of the school year at Trinity Pawling, and so we get to I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. TV's on in the back room. I forgot to turn it off. I'm an idiot. Anyway, we have a man, I'm just like really tired this morning. I don't know why. I guess there really isn't much else to say other than, again, I mean, I'm going to be putting a link in the description up top and down below. So I am now forever careful about when it's proper to smile and when I should actually express the emotion I'm supposed to express, because if you think technology is something we take for granted, being able to show facial expression is something we take for granted even more. I'm just going to leave it at that. But again, I am going to be putting a link in the description. So, yeah. I mean, this weekend's shaping up to be a really nice weekend. Don't really have much else to say. I mean, last night I did hear some very exciting news, but I'll share that with you. I'd rather share it with you when I have the state of my being address, because I do feel that would be an appropriate time, but that's just okay, yeah, I really should probably consider taking like a nap or getting coffee or whatever. Although I do have one way I could use to wake myself up that I'll try and utilize tomorrow morning. So, like, favorite, channel, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on social media platforms. I'm humbled I made this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy for today. I hope we have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care. And of course, as always, make good choices. Like, go and see the movie Booksmart. That was a very good choice that I made last night. As well as, read the newest chapter of One Piece I have on the link. You don't know what I'm talking about with the smiling thing. Bye.